Hi everyone, my name is Ana Isranada Mendoza and today I'm going to talk about the Cold War for my subject of contemporary world. So what was the Cold War? This was a political and ideological confrontation that existed between the United States and the Soviet Union for wanting to impose their hegemonies on the rest of the world. The great tension between these two powers caused uncertainty and a terrible fear that a third world conflict would occur, which never happened. That is why it's called the Cold War. This period was since 1945 to 1989. How capitalism and socialism works. Well, capitalism is a very productive economic system that is based on the creation of companies whose profits benefit a specific group of people. Not so much importance is given to the productive sector. Adam Smith awarded the title of intellectual founder of capitalism thanks to his work The Wealth of Nations. On the other side, socialism is an economic system that, unlike capitalism, doesn't privatize its companies and moves collectively. Everything is for everyone, including property. His creator was Henry of Saint-Simon. Important dates of the Cold War. In 1947, there was a period called the Containment, when the United States financed the royalist side in the Greek Civil War, developed an economic plan in Europe known as the Marshall Plan, and formed a broad military alliance under the NATO umbrella. The Soviet response was the creation of the Warsaw Pact. The subsidiary wars. This means that each bloc, USA and USSR, supported opposing sides without fighting each other, like Vietnam War and Korea War. Arriving the moon in 1969 was accomplished thanks to his career of surpassing the other in technology. In 1962, missile crisis in Cuba signified the beginning of a nuclear war. During 1968, started social mobilizations around the world. They tried to reduce the number of nuclear weapons, but eventually tensions returned with the revolutions in Iran, Nicaragua, and Afghanistan. In 1889, the Berlin Wall, the great symbol of the Cold War in Europe, falls. This event precipitated an internal political crisis in the Soviet Union, for which it couldn't recover. Finally, in 1999, the USSR formally disappeared and the Cold War was coming to an end. The next interview was done to my father, Lorenzo Granada. You will hear his testimony about the Cold War. He is 56 years old. ¿Qué países fueron líderes del mundo durante este periodo?
Estados Unidos y Rusia.
¿Por qué los países que fueron aliados durante las guerras se convirtieron en enemigos después?
Porque unos querían ser capitalistas y otros querían ser comunistas.
¿Dónde tuvo lugar la Guerra Fría?
En gran parte del mundo, pero mayormente en Asia y Europa.
¿Cuál era la opinión general del público sobre la Guerra Fría?
Que al no ser una guerra directa, tenía puros fines políticos, económicos, idealistas y propagandistas.
¿De qué armas disponían las potencias mundiales?
De bombas nucleares que a fin de cuentas no usaron para tales fines como una guerra, y por eso se le llamó la Guerra Fría.
This topic allowed me to reflect the impact that wars and the decisions of powerful governments have around the world, how people were traumatized after two horrible wars, and their greatest fear was that it would happen again. We are really still in a kind of Cold War currently. At any time, countries can attack each other for different reasons. One of them, their desire to rule not only in their country, which is what happened with the economic systems. Now we respect the political and economic system that the different countries have, but there is still a broad discussion about which is better. In my opinion, it depends a lot in how the economy acts in society and see which option is the best for all people.